Hey, welcome to Heartland Festival Parade 2023. We are at the 40th annual Heartland Festival Parade. I'm Bryce Shoemate from Magnolia Bank.
Melanie Parker with the Right Legacy Group.
And Melanie and I have been together for the last several years to give you live coverage from the Heartland Festival Parade. So we're getting ready to get started here in just a minute, and we've got about 15 minutes till we get started. We've got a great crowd that's formed out here, Melanie, in front of the State Theater and the Basketball Museum, City Hall. So we're excited to get the parade going. If you can pan down to your right, camera, you can see the American flag up over the roadway here.
I watched them putting that up, and I got a little teary because it's still a beautiful, beautiful sight.
And that's the Elizabethtown Police Department, and it may be Central Hardin Fire Department and Elizabethtown Fire Department down there. And I saw Mark down there, our chief, down there just a minute ago as they were getting ready to put that flag up.
And they were holding it up off the ground.
That's
I was so proud.
Cannot touch.
Nope.
You know, and we've, the Firefighters Association for Hardin County have bought those flags for the fire departments to be able to have those up for different ceremonies, funerals of our firefighters that have gone in the past. And, you know, Melanie, the last time that we were together, one of the parades that we did was honoring our hometown heroes.
Oh, yes. Great day.
Yes.
I grew up on military bases. I'm an Army brat, and that is just a beautiful, beautiful sight to me, always.
Absolutely. You know, one of the cool things is that this is a big time for everybody, not just in Elizabethtown, but all over Hardin County, and some of our neighboring counties even, to come out and see everybody, see people that they haven't seen in quite some time.
Yes, it's just, and the balloons, it's just all of it. It all lends to hometown feel, and it feels really good out here. The weather's perfection.
So, I think what we might do just a little bit before our parade gets started, and the traffic has been stopped here on 31W.
Right, I'm still looking for cars. I'm not used to standing out in the middle of the road.
It is a little bit
awkward.
I'm used to standing in the middle of the road, but I was used to people getting so close to me you think you were going to get hit.
Exactly.
So over the years, the different jobs that we were in. So anyhow, welcome you all. We're glad that you all can join us, and we hope we can keep your all's attention as we talk about the Heartland Festival Parade. We've got a list of all the entries that are in there this year, and I believe they had 75 entries that'll be in today's
wonderful
parade.
Everyone's in for a treat.
Absolutely.
Great crowd out here too.
Absolutely.
Wow.
So
all the way down to the courthouse.
It is great crowd. And so let's talk to a few folks. Are you all excited about the parade starting?
Sure are.
Good deal. And I see you're with Valley Creek Fire Department?
Yes.
Awesome. How long have you been with Valley Creek?
I'm with the Ladies Auxiliary. I've been about 8 years.
Awesome. Well, you all looking forward to the parade. And is this young man with you?
Yes, this is Caleb, my son.
Hey, Caleb, how are you?
This one's low.
Good.
Becoming firefighter?
Yes, he's got 2 years to wait.
Awesome.
Wonderful.
Awesome. Very cool.
Well, we appreciate that.
Very cool. Hey, you all are here bright and early this morning, been sitting here for a little while. Do you all usually come out to the Heartland Festival Parade?
Yes. We have for the last several years.
Regulars.
Awesome. So do y'all live here in Elizabethtown?
So
Cooped up the past week.
Well, and you know, it's been nice. It is nice and cool out here this morning.
So good.
And you know, when you say cooped up, I think about the year that we postponed it because of COVID, and then after that, we all came out. There were so many people out here because they were tired of being cooped up for all that time. So
we missed each other's faces, you know?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, you all enjoy the parade today.
Welcome.
Hey, you all got a little one here that's excited for the parade. Has a balloon
Well,
already this morning?
Yes, she does. She's excited.
She's got a balloon. She's happy. Hi.
Good morning. How are you?
Woo!
Oh, you got that balloon there. Are you ready for the parade to start?
She should be happy with the balloon.
Yes,
Are you all here local as well?
we are. It's her first parade.
Awesome.
How exciting.
Awesome.
First Heartland parade.
Wonderful.
They're very cool.
Glad
very
you're
cool.
Here.
Well, my grandson's actually going to be in the parade today. So
Oh,
you'll
really?
see a little boy in a Jeep with his mom. She won the Mrs. Hardin County Fair, so she'll be in the parade today.
Wonderful.
So,
Yay.
very cool. Thank you all for talking to us this morning.
Welcome.
Hey guys, how are you all this
Oh,
morning?
they're rocking. Look at them. They got the good seats.
Now, can you just tell us your first name? Don't tell us your last name. Who are you? Carter, what grade are you in?
Third.
Third. Do you go to Hardin County schools or Elizabethtown City School? Lincoln Trail. Mom, I think maybe he's a little camera shy here.
He's a little shy.
A little bit.
Awesome. So are you all excited for the parade to get started today?
Yes, we're here to see the Central Hardin Marching Band. His
Oh.
sister's in the color guard.
Oh, very cool. So you got a reason to sit here and watch the parade today. And this is one of the cool spots because this is one of the spots that they actually will stop and play in. So
Yes, we're
That's
excited
great.
to see them get their season started.
is this her first year for being in the color guard?
Nope, this is her second.
Very cool.
Bourbon and Blades with Gabby Barrett and
Oh, wow.
some others. It's a free concert, so we're excited.
We'll bring all our friends.
We're excited. We're excited. I'm actually up at the knife store that day working, so I'm excited for the festival.
I was going to say, you're not going to get out of it. I was getting ready to call you and say, hey, are you driving a golf cart to get back here?
There you go. You're lined up.
No, I'm not driving a golf cart this year. I don't work in the same place anymore, so
We'll find you a golf
That's
cart.
right. I've got one
We'll
for
find
you.
you
You
one.
can have Mayor one.
JJ's got a gator or something you can drive.
Well, you all enjoy the
Thank
parade.
you very
Always
much.
good to see you.
Thank you.
And
Good
it's
to see
truly
you.
family here because
Absolutely.
we've worked and we're together at Radcliffe and known each other for so many years. Truly family. And even Mom sits
Yes.
here and still puts up with all of us all these years.
With that
So,
beautiful hair. Oh my gosh.
Ms. Hockman, are you looking forward to the parade today?
Oh, yes, 2 grandchildren.
And you've had grandchildren that marched in the parade over the years for many years through here, right?
Oh, yes, many, many years.
It's good to see you. And we're about 5
My
minutes
friend.
away from the parade right now, and so we're going to start. It'll start out down here at the old courthouse down here, Melanie.
Love it.
And get going.
Which is going to be something fancy here very soon, correct?
I'd say.
Yeah.
So it's getting ready to get a facelift, a
Yes.
new hotel, not a
Yes.
motel, a
Is it a
hotel.
boutique hotel? Is that what
Yes,
you
that's what I understand.
I can't
so
wait. I live here in E-Town, but I'll go spend the night over there.
I
That
think
sounds
you
great.
all are looking right now and panning the old courthouse down
Yeah.
there, and I've actually had cases that have been tried in that old courthouses. That's how old I am. So,
It's been a minute.
and Kim actually
Right.
was in that courthouse
bet.
for many years as a district judge.
Yes,
So,
yes.
anyhow,
Doing a fabulous job.
absolutely. If we could get Dean Kuhn to come down here for just a minute. I'm going to go see if I can get him to come down here and talk to us, because when we get past this camera, folks,
right.
we get a little
I'll
bit
hang out right
marginal on
now.
our reception. So
Sounds good.
you want to talk to somebody down
Sure.
here while I go get
Sure,
Dean?
absolutely.
Hey, I've got
Hey,
Dean
welcome,
Kuhn
guys.
here
Glad you
with me
could
this
make it.
morning. Dean, always good to see you.
Good to see you, Bryce.
And I know you've got a wonderful crowd, and they're here close to the History Museum, and Dean is one of the folks that volunteers time at the History Museum. It's good to see you.
Good to see you, and we hope everybody comes down.
Absolutely. Everybody's excited for the parade today, and you just retired from serving the Hardin County Schools for several years.
After 22 years.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for your service, for serving and helping Hardin County Schools stay running all those years. Dean worked in the maintenance area and kept things running and working, and kept everybody being able to go to school.
Yes, we did, and it was fun. But it's time for a change. Now I'm going to work at the History Museum.
Absolutely. And, Dean, we sure appreciate all that you all do at the History Museum now. And I know you're excited to see the parade start, and you're getting even more excited to see Christmas start.
Yes, sir. We're going to be having Santa Claus down here this year.
That-
Pictures for Santa.
That will be awesome. So, any big things going on at the History Museum that you want to talk about?
Nothing right at the moment. We're just trying to get more crowds going. If you get a chance today, we're open till 5 o'clock today.
Okay.
So just come down and see us any time today.
Awesome. Well, Dean, it's always good to see you, my friend. Thank you for everything you do for our community.
See you, Bryce.
All
Thank
right,
you.
take care. Melanie, again, hometown people that we get to talk to, it's
Yep.
very cool to come out this time of year and talk to everybody. I think we're getting very close. I heard one of the bands starting just a few minutes ago.
Oh, okay.
And there'll be about another 5 minutes at the most, maybe 3 if we get it started. DeVille likes to get this parade started on time.
Absolutely. And I don't blame him.
And so we want to thank all the folks that volunteer their time to put on the Heartland Festival Parade and get them all lined up. Even though we're standing on 31W, everything gets lined up behind the Brown Pusey House and Main Street down through there and go through. And I got a text from Carlina Sharon, and Carlina, of course, works for Hardin County School Systems and has for many years.
Right.
She and I used to put on the Golden Armor Festival Parade back many years ago
That
in
was a minute
Radcliffe.
ago, yeah.
And then we'd turn around a week later and put on the Vine Grove Days Parade.
Oh my gosh.
And so we did 2 parades. So she was texting me this morning, standing on Main Street, and behind her was Papa Smurf, and the one of the balloons.
What?
And so she was saying, do you remember when we came down here? We actually were looking for people to be part of our parade in Vine Grove and Radcliffe, and so we went to the lineup for the Heartland Festival Parade and walked up and down the aisle where people were lining up, and we took sign-up sheets for the parades and filled them out. I said, fill these out, we'll take them right now.
I love it. That's
It's-
brilliant.
it's
I
so
mean, just
we
go
were-
where the people are.
We were laughing about that because
Yes.
that's been 30 years ago.
Recruiting from the line.
Absolutely.
That's good. That's what you do, you know.
So it was a lot of fun. Carlina Sharon has been very instrumental in so many things with young children in the Hardin County schools, and even had Megan in 1st and 2nd grade, and Molly
Really?
Prophet, Blake's daughter. So good memories of that,
Yes,
but she's
yes.
still around doing great things for preschoolers and elementary age kids.
Our teachers and educators, anyone involved with our youth, they never go far.
And they don't.
It's a passion that will go through their entire lifetime. Even if they retire from the school system, you still see them. They're still involved taking care of our babies. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And we got a lot of them out here. A lot of very excited kiddos.
We're looking in the distance now as we pan our camera down to the courthouse, and Elizabethtown now has a motorcycle police officer.
Yes.
A lot of people used to call them motorcycle cops.
Right.
But it's,
Remember Chips,
yes,
right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And so
I was going to marry
that's-
Poncho. Yeah.
That's who's leading off our parade this year, and I can see him down there.
Coming. Yes.
And they're bringing the color guards. So I'm going to take my microphone off. Are y'all ready for a parade? All right, let's get this thing started.
Good morning, Bryce.
Good morning, Amy.
How are
Emmett.
you?
Amy is our public relations officer for the city of Elizabethtown. Amy, thanks for joining Melanie and I this
So
morning.
excited
Thanks
to
for
see
having
you.
us. I'm so excited to be here.
And this is our 40th annual parade, and as you can see, we've got a monitor this morning so we can see what's coming down the road, so we're able to update things as we go.
Oh,
Okay,
wow.
awesome. So I do know that.
No, we got to plug it in, so we're experiencing not technical difficulties, but just getting things going for everything, folks.
Hello.
Test 1, 2, 3.
Hello. Everybody ready for this parade?
Okay. All right, Amy's got her own microphone now, so we're ready.
Oh, you got the good one. I
We
like
may
it.
be dangerous here. Anytime you give Amy and I a microphone, we get in trouble. So.
Uh-oh.
Competition to see who likes to talk the most.
Huh?
Hey,
Yes,
Amy,
the
this
volume's
morning
high.
our Grand Marshal, Cal Ripken, had some technical difficulties, wasn't able to get here, correct?
Right. So I'm off mic again. Yeah, this morning I had the honor to fly to Baltimore with Mayor Gregory and Chief Jeremy Thompson, and we just arrived, literally just landed about 15 minutes ago, and so Cal's here, super excited to be here.
Well, so you have to be in the parade, yay!
Good
Super
news.
excited to be here.
Good.
And so as he's super excited to be here and be in the parade then.
He is. He's very excited to be here. He's very excited to give back to the community that's so openly welcomed the Ripken experience this past summer here.
And we
That's
hated
good
that he couldn't be here for an interview this morning. We were looking forward to interviewing him. Do you know one of the things? Well, actually, he and I've got several things in common.
Oh.
Both of us are August babies.
Oh yes, well, happy
In
birthday.
fact,
He just had a birthday.
he
Yes,
just had a
happy
birthday on the
birthday.
24th. Both of us are 63 years old,
Oh.
and both of us are married to a judge.
That is exactly
Interesting.
true. You all do have a
So-
lot in common.
so very
did
cool.
you follow him growing up?
I did follow him in baseball and so on, but it wasn't until this morning that I started reading his bio and several things going on with him that I realized we had so much in common. I thought that was really cool.
That is
Yeah,
cool.
he's just a really great person, really down to earth, all-American guy. He was a joy to meet a couple of months back when he came down when they opened or announced the Ripken Experience, and he was great today as well. So, he embraces family and small towns, and everything American. So that's why it's so fitting that he was our Grand Marshal for this year.
So he's going to be leading off the parade this morning, and you all can see that we got the Elizabethtown police officer on the motorcycle and the Fort Knox color guard behind him. But I believe that Mr. Ripken is actually the first entry in the parade since he's our Grand Marshal.
That's correct. So he is being driven today by Mr. Carl Swope in a Packard. And Mayor Jeff Gregory is in the front seat with him leading off our parade today.
Oh, that's very cool. So, Melanie, as we've done this very many years, Amy hasn't done this with us, and so.
Oh, okay.
No, I've never done this, so thanks for having me.
Fun. It's a lot of fun.
Melanie and I talk back and forth, Amy, so that we can talk about what the parade lineup is and what they're doing, who's going down the line.
Right.
That looks like Mayor.
Good morning.
How are you all?
Good. How are you?
How are you?
Are y'all live?
We're live. Yeah. So no cursing on live
No.
TV.
Keep those dirty jokes to yourself.
How fun it is to see all
Yeah.
of these people come out
I
and
know.
how beautiful the weather is.
Yes.
Isn't it cool?
Yes.
We've
So
got
I was
great
just going to say
weather.
hello.
Well, good
Good
morning to
morning.
you.
How are you?
Oh, we're great. Getting ready.
Perfect parade hostesses here.
Ah.
This is
Wonderful.
the most
I'm pretty
That's
spoiled.
right.
That's what it is.
I mean, they are going to know everything about everyone in this parade.
That's right.
Well, if
Some
we
we
don't
can
work,
share,
we fill
some we
it in.
can't. Yeah.
Between the three of us, we ought to know just about
Just
everybody
about
in Hardin
everyone.
County.
And a little history about them.
You all have lots of fun, and I'll see
Thank
you later.
you. It was
Thank
great
you.
seeing you.
Thank
Have
Miss
fun.
Jana. So here we go.
Hey,
We're
we got-
starting
Right
off.
here. Oh,
we
there
do,
it is.
and there we have E-Town Police
I'm
starting
having
us off.
chip flashbacks.
And
Oh, aren't you?
I am. I
And
told
you
him
know-
earlier I was going to marry Poncho.
those blue lights always get me going.
Yeah, I'm sure. It's in your blood.
That's right.
You know he feels cool on that thing.
Oh yeah.
You know he
I'm
feels
going to tell
cool.
you right now, and I'm going to say it all day long.
We're going to
The,
stand for
Elizabethtown
the
police are the best of the best. I
American
promise
flag
you
coming
that.
through right now. So blessed, Melanie and Amy, to have Fort Knox right here close by.
The 84th Training Command coming through. This is amazing.
Wonderful. I always feel safer with the uniforms around.
Absolutely. And not only those uniforms, but E-Town Police on
All
bicycles
uniforms.
and motorcycles around
All
us this morning.
uniforms, yes.
And here comes Cal Ripken. He is in a military vehicle.
Wow.
They switched him around.
Okay.
Our Grand Marshal, Mayor Gregory's there with them.
That's right.
Good
I feel
morning.
like they'll give us a shout out. Mayor
Good
Gregory.
morning.
Morning.
Welcome, Cal Ripken, to the city
And
of Elizabethtown.
Major General Edward Mergen, who is the commanding general at Fort Knox now. And this group that we've got coming from Fort Knox, who is this, Amy?
This is the commanding general of the 84th Training Command. So Major General Edward Moran, leading soldiers in their military vehicle. We're always blessed to be in
And
this
a
community. in
contingent
Fort
of
Knox.
their
So-
soldiers right behind them.
Yes.
We've got E-Town City Council coming up in the old antique fire truck, the
that's
E-Town
right,
fire truck.
Sam.
Get them to wave over here this morning.
Our fearless
There they are.
leaders.
Oh, look, there's
Hey,
the
guys.
councilman. Oh, look, and Tony was.
Yes! Yes, always good to see you.
I know, that's great. Mayor spoke. That's awesome.
I love it.
So our theme, sticking with our theme of sports, they all chose their favorite jersey.
Did they?
Fun fact, Councilman Bill Wiseman is wearing his granddaughter's soccer jersey. She plays in a college in Ohio. He chose that, and you see that Councilman
And he's
Culbertson-
small enough he could wear that.
I think maybe they had little seamstress fit up the side a little bit, but that's a great group of leaders we have
Tony
here.
Bishop
Oh,
went
that's
neutral.
great.
I love it.
That's right. Yes, Tony Bishop, he's the referee.
He's the
That's very
referee.
fitting.
I see Brian
Yes.
Smith coming up. Our
Okay, well, here's Judge Tall
There's Judge
as
Tall.
he comes through. And his wife.
Megan, she is, I tell you what, she is the power behind the man. She's everywhere he is. Oh, look at the grandbaby. Oh, I love it.
and Brian Smith, our county clerk.
Our
Yes.
county clerk.
You know,
yes.
and I've done that 2 or 3 times to Brian. I've given him a promotion.
title that he didn't
yes,
know?
yes.
I like the
Let's-
extra titles.
Yeah.
Let's all take this moment in that you see Brian Smith without a bow tie on.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
very
I
often.
almost didn't recognize
I'm
it.
maybe a little warm today, and there's these beautiful
There's
brides
Brian.
right there, Brianna, riding, driving the truck.
That's it's almost like he's not dressed
Good
properly.
morning,
No,
Brian.
I almost
Without
didn't
his
recognize him. If it
bow
wasn't for the
tie.
bow tie
And I would
truck.
almost bet that Sheriff
There's
Ward in
there
that
is
old car
Sheriff
right there.
Ward coming
That's
through.
a staple, isn't it?
John Ward, our Hardin County
That was a
Sheriff.
good Samaritan who just hopped out there to help free
Mayberry car there. Hello,
Oh,
John.
I love it. Good morning, John.
Sheriff Ward.
And the one that always tickles me because you never know what he's going to be doing, Melanie. Look who it is.
Yeah.
Big Josh.
Big Josh.
Oh,
The
look
jailer.
at him.
We could not ask for better.
Is outstanding on
you-
every level.
He is the best guy.
He's
I
trying to
challenge
be
you-
Macho Man Randy
Right.
Savage today.
Oh, that's outstanding.
I challenge you to
Do you
find
know-
anybody that has anything bad
you
to
know
say
that
about Big
Macho
Josh.
Man Randy Savage actually wrestled in Lexington when I was going to college
Really?
in UK.
Oh, wow.
And all of his buddies lived next door to me, and I got to see him several times.
I love it.
Hello,
Hey, Josh.
Macho Man.
Oh, Big Josh, you're looking outstanding today.
Yes, yes.
Outstanding.
He can work that mustache too.
I think he may have found a new
do it.
calling.
I agree.
He may
That's
have
a new
found
look.
new
There's
calling.
Pat Elmore, our county coroner.
Oh, and his sweet babies.
Cool-looking
with
vehicle
the-
there.
Princess and Prince in
Oh,
there.
that's
Look. Hey guys.
Good morning.
Hi.
Morning, Pat. Mayor Ogden
Mayor
from the
Ogden
city
of
of Vine
Vine Grove.
Grove. We're getting a little close together here, so I'm
Yeah.
sorry that we're getting them all of a sudden. Mayor of Vine Grove.
Well, you know, we have 75 entries, largest parade we've ever had, largest amount of entries we've ever had. So they're going a little quick, but
Yes.
in an hour from now, that might be a good thing. You
And
know?
She's
Mayor
being driven by
Cerisi.
Lamar.
Richard Cerisi from West Point is right behind him.
He's a great guy.
Oh, I
He is
love
the guy. Oh,
him.
good morning, Mayor.
Mayor. Hey.
You know, if you've ever been around,
West
Yeah.
Point is in Hardin County.
he's
yes.
a funny guy, very smart,
He's
funny
fun.
guy.
Oh, who have we got
there's
here?
Dr. Yoon and Hannah Yoon. You know, they have been
Oh,
outstanding
wow.
and so instrumental in all of our Blue Oval activities.
Yes,
Really.
representing their culture too.
Very
I love
cool.
that.
Yes, and
And
he
I-
was just recently named the president of the Federation of Midwest Korean Association.
Good morning.
And Ms. Yoon is the president of the Korean American Association of Kentucky. And they're driven by Andy Games, who is the vice president of the Elizabethtown Industrial
Foundation, yeah, absolutely.
You know, absolutely. The Yoons have just been instrumental in this community
have.
over the past years, honestly, and what they've done. But they have been all hands on deck as Blue Oval is
And
coming
very
to our
cool
community.
that they got to ride in the parade today. That's
Yes.
awesome.
Well, did you hear me say that Dr. Yoon recently was inducted as the president of the Federation of Midwest Korean Association up in Chicago, and Judge Ken Howard had the opportunity to go swear him in.
Oh,
That is
wow.
cool.
Isn't that awesome?
That is
yeah,
awesome.
it's outstanding. So
Hey,
this is North Hardin Marching
North
Band.
Hardin, my alma mater here, is marching first here in the parade.
Is this your fight song?
Yes, that's what's coming up
If you want to
here.
stand up and sing it, go right ahead.
Oh no, I think we.
Are we
we
going to
will-
dance? Is that the plan? Are we
Well,
going to stand
Bryce
up
is
and
going to
dance?
start. We're going to see what Bryce does. See
All
how
right.
this goes off.
Yeah.
We have an
North Hardin High
outstanding
School,
crowd
and
here.
you know the cool thing is usually they perform right here in front of us. They start.
Oh, that would be
song,
great.
We have the best seats in the house.
Here we go.
Oh, they look sharp.
Oh, they do. And you know what? Thank goodness it's not so hot. I always worry about
Agreed.
the kids in band because they are the hardest workers.
Yeah.
Well,
Some of the
and
hardest workers in the school.
They've got their folks that are their booster club that follow them. Here we go. Let's listen.
Oh, Bryce is dancing now.
Trojans, Trojans are the best.
Oh, Bryce is in true form. If you could only see him, he is up on his feet. Nothing
was
like
in this
being
band.
proud of your alma mater.
I was in the marching band in North Hardin in 1985.
And
were.
I was.
after 40 years, I still remember.
Yeah,
That's
heel toe,
outstanding.
heel toe.
So I've got 2 Trojan alumni on either side of me.
You do.
Yeah, I do.
But I was smart. I did flute. It's easier to carry.
And it's great. It's great. These boosters are there behind them, as you were talking about, Amy, just in case somebody gets too hot. They've got
Look
water.
at 'em. They're full
So
cooler.
parents that are watching this live right now, your students are well taken care of
Yes.
by the boosters.
Always. They've always had great boosters.
And we've got the workforce development,
Yeah,
workforce
this is
solutions coming
HCEC
up.
coming through right now.
Absolutely. I don't know who the young lady is that's riding in that red Mustang, but I want that red Mustang.
That's
Oh, well,
nice.
I'll tell you who I think that is. I think that may be Dr. Pate's daughter.
Okay, and there's
There's
Dr. Pate.
Pate.
Hey, Dr. Pate, over here.
It is Dr. Pate
With his
and
baby.
his children.
I love
That's
it.
outstanding.
There's that-
There's Megan. She's the best.
And
of the best.
Megan has
Megan's
actually
back.
emceed past parades with me, so very
Listen,
cool
Megan
to see
is the
Megan
woman
this
behind
morning.
the scenes. We all know that for sure.
She does the neatest things. She
I'll
is
tell you
always
what,
going.
HCEC is doing the neatest things these days
Oh,
in this
they are
community.
doing great things in our community, and
Yeah.
you know they're going to be some of the driving force that is working
are.
to train folks at Blue Oval.
They
they're
are,
gonna have
on
a
site.
Yes, they're
On
going to have a
site.
facility there on site, and so very cool that they've got that kind of communication and that kind of partnership
Yes.
with Blue Oval.
And if you've not had this Workforce Solutions mobile training unit come to your place of work, you should try that out. It is really impressive. They've come and done a few things with the city.
Morning.
Oh, there's Beth Piles. Oh, she just walked right past.
She's busy.
It's a good
She's
time
official.
to point out the women behind the scene, our hot pink shirts, Beth Piles and Priscilla
She's
Scarborough.
our event coordinator
They
now,
are,
correct?
They are, and they're a dynamic duo, and they have done an outstanding job, not just today, but all summer long with all of our events that we've
Hey,
had.
here come some of our heroes from Robin Brook.
Oh, I know. How fun is this? So, fun fact, they wanted to be in the parade, and they didn't think they could walk this far. So Beth said, you know what, put them on there and
I
let them
love
watch
it.
the parade from the inside.
Yeah,
Here we
that is a
go, and
great
they're waving
facility.
to us this morning.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
There we go. How
They do
awesome.
a great
They
job.
take
Good
care of
morning.
residents.
Getting their residents out.
Hi. Oh, look, he's got a pom-pom.
Mayor Gregory has the opportunity to go out there often and have
Yes.
lunch with them, and it's just a great
And
It is a
environment.
great
what a
place.
beautiful place.
Oh, it
and
is.
you talk about great food. Oh my gosh,
really
I've gotten to go
is,
out there
truly.
and eat
It
lunch
really
myself,
is.
and it's been absolutely great.
Oh,
Mayor's Trophy coming up here. And who is
Okay.
this, Amy?
So we've got, this is Brandenburg
Brandenburg
Telecom,
Telecom.
they
Super
went
Mario
all
Brothers.
out.
Oh,
I
how
love
cool
it.
is that?
Power up your gaming. Who doesn't love Mario Brothers?
Oh,
No one.
even
No one
Denver,
doesn't
our
love
3-year-old,
Absolutely.
loves Mario Brothers.
Yes, yes. I can hear the song in my head right now.
We've got some pretty
girls.
E-Town High School cheerleaders carrying that
Working
banner for us
hard.
this morning.
They are. This is a great float. Check
Oh,
this
wow.
out.
It is.
How
A lot of
cool
work
is
went into
that?
this.
Good
Ouija at
morning.
the top. I love this game.
You know they are so hot.
Brandenburg
right now.
Telecom this morning really coming out with a beautiful float. And several of the workers handing out candy this morning that I recognize out there.
Look at all those young families on that float. Isn't that awesome?
Isn't that cool?
It is. I love that.
Aw. Go Brandenburg.
So coming up next, we have a Grind baseball team.
And
You know,
there,
the theme of today's parade was sports theme. That's why, obviously, with Cal
With Cal
Ripken coming
Ripken,
through,
right.
we pulled out all of our teams and our schools, and the council were their favorite team. So here is Grind.
and Amy,
baseball.
Melanie, what a cool thing with the parents that work so hard with these young people to
Oh,
develop
truly.
those skills.
Yes, both of my granddaughters are on travel
Because you can see the parents
Oh,
walking
you're
behind them.
saying,
The
yeah.
kids are riding and parents are
Yes.
walking.
And that's pretty much how
That's
it goes.
very,
It's
yes,
good.
that's very metaphoric of how that is, isn't
Yes,
it?
those kids work hard.
Yahweh dancers up next. And let's see, here they're going to do it. Oh, we're going to get
Oh,
it.
let's hope they stop and dance.
Yes.
Oh, here we go.
love it.
Then we're going to go.
Here we go. I think we're going to get to see this live, you all.
Woo! I love it.
Look at the little one in
coordinating
the middle
going.
there. Oh, two little ones. Oh, I love it. I love
And that's a
that.
long walk.
Yeah, it is.
That is a long walk.
You know, our friends from
a long
Sicilian
dance.
Bank are up next. And how many years have we looked up there and seen Bob Owsley sitting in that passenger seat?
That's a nice looking vehicle.
Oh, yeah, that armored
Oh,
car.
and they throw candy. Candy comes out of it, too.
Which she's not supposed to do. You know, putting these parades on, sometimes it's hard to make sure everybody
It's hard to get 75 entries all on the same page. So here comes West Harden Middle School's football team.
And who are they pulling this morning?
I don't know. Strawberry shortcake.
Oh, memories.
Oh, can't you smell it from here? I can smell it from here.
Oh, wow. See, the strawberry shortcake came after
And
me.
blueberry
So
muffin.
Yeah.
Oh, I love blueberry
that was
muffin
my
too.
sister Scarlett did the strawberry shortcake.
My
stuff.
whole bedroom.
Megan.
What, strawberry shortcake?
Yes,
I love that.
I had the
That's
comforter,
a
all of it.
Throwback to yesteryear
Yes,
for sure.
and she's back. She's circled back.
That almost looks like.
Isn't it, Melanie?
Yes.
Is that Danny out there in the middle? One of our former
Yes.
E-Town police
Oh,
officers.
yes, it is. You see, a lot of E-Town police.
Sicilian
Still
bank.
Upside
more
down
from
throughout
the
this.
Sicilian Bank.
Boy, they came out in large
Look who's
force.
riding in the back
Fucking
end of that
Dawn.
bank. Hey, Don. Good morning.
He has the right
Good
idea.
morning.
Hey, Don.
Hey, Don.
Good morning.
Good morning. The Sicilian Bank, they've got a big contingent.
Oh, they do.
Great
There's
team.
They got a,
oh,
hey.
colleague.
Hey.
Good morning.
White and they're green today.
You all look great.
I tell you what, we are lucking out with the cloud coverage that we're not melting out here.
Oh,
No,
yes,
it's
it's
perfect.
beautiful.
Because it is a beautiful day for a parade.
For all of y'all that are sitting at home, you have missed a beautiful
Missing out.
day with.
Honestly,
all-
the heat is broken.
Hey, and there's Josh Basham from Red Hill Cutlery, owner and operator of
You know him?
Red Hill Cutlery.
You know him?
I kind of worked for him a little bit, you
Oh,
know. His wife works for Sicilian Bank.
Oh, we got some cheerleaders.
I'm getting shots in from grandson
Oh,
and
look
Megan.
How cute he is and Megan.
They're in the parade today, Amy.
Oh, what are they doing today?
Megan won Mrs. Hardin County Fair.
I saw that. I saw that when it actually happened.
So
love
now,
that.
who is this?
Well, this is West Hardin Middle School cheer.
Yes.
Yeah.
They are
Good
cute.
morning, ladies.
I love it. If you all remember back in the 90s when the Heartland Parade was in full swing, the Heartland Festival,
Yes.
this totally, we've done a great job going back to that.
Woo! Okay.
Love to be able to see a festival again sometime, a big festival.
Well, you know
Yes.
we're having the
Well, that's
Heartland homecoming on September 30th. It's going to be very similar to what you were used to. It's going to be downtown. And there's a free concert that evening as well. John Michael Montgomery's coming. So
Awesome.
it is, we're hoping eventually to merge these two events, but we're slowly getting back there. But that's another thing that Beth Powles and Priscilla have been working on. The
That would
Heartland.
be very cool to
Yes,
merge
it
those
would
two
be.
events
Yes.
again.
It would.
Yeah.
'Cause
Looks
this-
like we've got the most inventive float coming up
Okay.
here.
I love the colors. Who is that?
I'm not,
Not sure who
one
this
is.
one is.
This might be.
Oh.
It's an adventure.
You got kids running out in the
Oh,
road
this,
there to pick
this
up
is
candy.
the Down Syndrome Association of
Oh,
the Heartland
awesome.
right here.
Wow. They did such a great job.
They do. And their theme is We've Got Spirit and Just Be Kind.
And it
What a
says they've
great
got
message.
Sports
40 plus folks here with us today, either on the float or walking.
So here's Tanya House walking
Hey guys.
up the back.
Hi.
How cool.
I love that.
Yeah, this
Look at
is
her with her
great.
pom
And
poms.
to still have that sports theme, Amy
Yes.
and Melanie, is just wonderful.
Yes.
And
love
I believe
it.
that they're throwing out baseball.
Yeah, probably
Bubble
gum or
gum.
something.
You
That's-
know-
oh, and bouncy balls. I think I saw some bouncy balls.
I should
That's
have
the
gotten a
bad thing
candy
about
bag.
setting up here. We don't get some of
I
these
know
things.
we don't.
You miss out on.
Oh!
Oh, look!
Oh,
She brought us something. Oh, awesome!
That's
We did
amazing.
get something.
Thank you.
Oh, thank
See,
you.
they live what they say.
Good
Just be
morning.
kind. How sweet is
So
that?
thoughtful. Hi. Good to see you.
We've got a realtors group here.
Oh, look at the dancing house.
This Heartland, part of Kentucky Association Realtors here in the Shell truck and the walkers in front. Rineyville Sandblasting right behind them. And you know, this gentleman from Rineyville Sandblasting has been driving this vehicle in parades for the last 40 years.
It's Beverly
Love
Hillbillies. I
this.
love it.
Oh, that's
And
a-
he's such a nice man.
If that doesn't make you smile, there's something wrong with you. I'm
That's
just saying.
There
Oh.
you go. That is a
Lord.
1929 Ford Model A.
Oh, and he is loving life. That's fabulous.
Here's everybody's mama with
Oh.
Baptist Health
Oh, that
riding
is
in
the
the
truth,
parade.
isn't it?
Barbara Prophet.
Barbara
She joined
Prophet.
the ambassador program with me, so now I get to see her all the time.
She's such a sweetheart. She's such
Hello,
a gem.
Mama.
Morning. She just had a birthday too.
Yes.
Well, happy birthday, Miss
Yes.
Prophet. She's such a treasure
Just
to this
within the
community.
last
I
month.
love her.
Absolutely.
She turned 84, I want to say, in her mid 80s.
she certainly
maybe
doesn't act
higher.
it. She's on the
no,
move.
No, she is my goal. Love you. Good morning.
Who
We
we
got
have here, Bryce? What do we
Roaring
have?
20s Bash that is coming up real soon at the Brown Pusey House.
Oh, that's right.
A
had not heard about
fundraiser
that.
for, is it E-Town Lions Club?
I think it is.
Wonderful.
Yes, I think that maybe it is.
Where people gather.
Good morning.
Hi.
No, it's a fundraiser for the Brown Pusey House.
It is a fundraiser for the Brown Pusey House.
Yes,
Sorry about that.
at the
Lions
Brown
Club,
Pusey
Brown
House,
Pusey
yes.
House. Good morning.
They
And
do
several
the best
people are
things
looking
there.
forward to that. You dress up to be in the Roaring
Oh, I need
20s.
to practice my finger waves.
Yes.
Yes.
Behind them, E-Town Lions Club is supposed to
love
be
it.
behind them next. I think this is still folks from,
That's a sharp gator. Is that what that is? Is that a gator?
it says Beyond. I'm
Oh, it's
not
I think it's just
sure.
a fancy golf cart, but it certainly is
Gotcha.
fancy.
It is nice.
Look at all these guys coming up here.
Oh.
Hey, this is E-Town Lions Club right here.
Hey, guys.
Hey!
Hey.
Yes, here they are.
I'm telling you, they cook some of the best chicken that there ever
Hey,
was.
yeah, well, Willie Odin's a great grill
Willie.
master. Do you need to get that price?
No, it says potential spam, so
Oh.
guys, I'm not going to do that.
Hard pass.
Golf scramble for the Lions Club coming
All
up soon
right.
too.
Brian, been promoting the Lions Club. He's such a good lion. Their golf scramble September 22nd at the Country Club.
Our community loves the golf scramble.
And
Don't
they've
they?
got, if you
Yes.
get a hole in one, now you all know that if you get a hole in one, you get $10,000.
Right.
What
I've
would you
guarded
do if
those
you got
many times.
$10,000, Bryce?
Just like that.
I would spend it on Kim would be my
Oh,
right answer.
that's
Then
such
I'd say-
a great answer.
Point.
And that was unprompted as well.
Right. He
Looks
keeps
like,
that one
I think
right
this
there.
is the Republican Party float, and you
I
know,
believe
for
it
so
is.
many years, Harry Berry, we miss him this year. Harry Berry has been out walking the street with this float.
Yeah.
Harry just retired back this past January.
He did, but it looks like we have Daniel Cameron here
Cameron's.
today.
I believe we do.
Wonderful. Great float.
It is. So, you know,
Lot of
if you
smiles.
don't know, Daniel Cameron is a Hardin County native, graduated from John Hardin High School. There's his mama, Sandra Cameron,
Yes,
right there.
right there with-
There's Senator Matt Janine in the middle of it all.
Hey, Matt.
Daniel went
Good
on to, he
morning.
was a McConnell Scholar,
Good
went on
morning.
to play football with the University of Louisville, and then went on to be our Attorney General. Now he's running for Governor of Kentucky.
Well, there you go.
How cool would that be to have a native of Elizabethtown,
Yes.
Hardin County, be the next governor of Kentucky?
Really. And he's a very nice person on top of everything else.
And that
You
makes all
know,
the difference.
we've got a GTO coming up, a
Yeah.
classic GTO, and there's somebody playing a guitar in the
Who's
back
playing
of it.
that
There is,
guitar? Who's
there
doing
is.
that?
That's the Heart of Kentucky, Heartland Songwriters Association. They've been around for many, many years.
It's a 1969 GTO.
That is-
In fact, Roy
year my husband was
Manigawa
born.
used to have them come out to his place. Remember when Roy had his cafe down the street,
Yes.
coffee shop? The Heartland Songwriters would come there and play.
It's a happy group.
Kind of gave you the reminder of the cafe, Bluebird Cafe in Nashville. You know, it's kind of neat to do those kind of things.
It is. I think up next we may have Blue Oval SK coming.
Well, it's got baseballs and footballs that are inflatables in the back of that pickup truck, and you know, I would bet that that is an electric powered
What makes you think that?
pickup truck.
And I bet Sarah Vaughn's somewhere around here. Oh,
Yep,
there
yep,
she
yep, there
is.
she
There
is
she
with
is.
the
She's
baby.
pushing a baby carriage.
Yes, of
Bless her.
course
Our
she
former
is.
I
events
love
coordinator
me
here for
some
the
Sarah
city of
Vaughn,
Elizabethtown is now working for Blue
Yes.
Oval, and she is working in a public relations.
She is. She was
It's a
born
good
for
fit
that.
for her. Good fit.
Absolutely born for that.
Yes.
I love me some Sarah Vaughn.
Me too. And
Good
she-
morning, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
I bet she's enjoying the parade a completely different way this year.
Right.
Yes,
Ah.
yes.
And they're really plugging in already. They are so a part of their community. I love it.
Valley Creek Fire Pageant is coming up
Oh,
next.
yeah, tell me more about that, Bryce.
And you know, they held a fundraiser pageant to raise money for Crusade for Children. Everything they do is to raise money for Crusade for Children, and they've got a very active group, and that's Valley Creek pulling that float there this morning.
Practicing that
Listen, I'm
princess
telling you
way.
what.
Joey Scott is their chief.
I love Joey Scott. I graduated with him.
Joey is also our new emergency manager for Hardin County government.
Wonderful.
He is. I'll tell you what, the volunteer fire departments They don't get all the praise that they
No.
need. We need to
And
all remember them. They
all of
do a
that,
great job.
All the fuel and everything is money out of their pocket in order to volunteer to help save
And
our
a lot of
community.
them are E-Town firefighters and volunteer
That's
firefighters, so
right.
they're always fighting fire. We're
That's
blessed
right.
to be able to have people like that
They
in
are
this
local
community.
heroes.
Texas
Local
Roadhouse
heroes.
coming up here. Ooh, one of my favorite
They're going
places
to throw
to
you
eat.
rolls. I think they're going to throw us
Are
rolls.
they gonna throw rolls?
They might throw rolls.
Oh my gosh. How cool is that? Peanuts. They're throwing peanuts.
We'll work for peanuts. Hey, lady.
You know,
Look at the
again,
armadillo
setting
out
up here, you know, we'll never
No.
get. And that's an armadillo, is their
That's
mascot.
armadillo. Bryce, you would look good in that costume.
You know, I think that costume may be called my
Gina
name.
got hers.
Central, we've got several volunteer fire departments coming up behind them. Central Hardin is coming up.
We couldn't
The
do it
first
without
truck.
them.
Valley Creek is right behind them.
Hey, guys. They have a tough job.
Get some of their attention so they can wave to us over here. Good morning, gentlemen. What a wonderful asset. That's Rineyville right behind Valley Creek.
Again, these guys and girls do not get the credit that
No.
they deserve all the time. They are a lot of behind-the-scenes activity and on the front lines.
Yes, unsung heroes.
They are unsung heroes.
Yes, absolutely. I can't tell who that is right behind them, but I think it's Sonora Fire Department right behind them. Sometimes it's hard to see folks as we get these, when they put them all together in a group, it's hard to see the signs on them.
We need them to stand up and yell
Good
out the
morning.
window for
Good
us.
morning.
And we've got a group coming up that I believe
Hey Bryce,
is
real
the
quick,
veterans group.
this is Gina Ryan, Director of Hardin County Education Community Television. I want to give out a shout out really quick to our student helpers today, Ava Williams, North Hardin sophomore, Mackenzie Davis, John Hardin freshman, Noah Murga, Central Hardin senior, Jennifer Charlton, senior at John Hardin, and Ron
DAV
Hartley
right here.
and Jeremy Miller.
DAV keeping
There's
our
George
promise to
Dilley.
American
George
veterans. Thank you
Dilley.
for your service. Thank you for your
Some
service.
fine people right here. We certainly appreciate our veterans in this community.
Yes, we do. We wouldn't be here without them.
That's right. They continue to give, even though they've been on the
Absolutely.
front lines. They come back here and
They
they
do.
continue to give.
Wonderful,
always
wonderful
will.
folks. Yes, so many things that they sponsor,
Mm-hmm.
so many things that they give money to in the community.
And their time.
Yes.
And their time that they do that.
Yes.
And you know what? That was their theme when they volunteered to go into the military back
Right.
in their time frame, was that everybody gave.
And they didn't
To the
ask
community.
anything in return.
No.
And that's the one asset you have limited is time. And when you donate that, that is the greatest gift there is.
Well, here comes my employer up next, Magnolia
yeah.
Bank.
You see some familiar
Yes.
faces?
Who's your float, Bryce?
Yes, and I don't know who
It's
that
Daniel
inflatable
Tiger.
is. It is Daniel,
Daniel Tiger.
Of course,
Okay.
Daniel
obviously.
Tiger. As a grandfather, you should know that.
Right.
Hello, Magnolia Bank.
Represent.
That's a great float.
What
It
a
is.
what a great bunch of people to work with every day.
And they're
Sarah,
having fun. Look at them.
Good morning.
They're happy.
good morning.
Look at them. They're happy.
Energetic.
And what a great group to work with. I'm
That's
telling
fun.
you, they are a cool bunch.
Here comes Miss London.
There's Dina London, our president. Good morning, Dina.
Oh, Culver's. Oh, ooh, that
Mr.
looks
Spike
good.
Davis.
Let
and
me
Ross
tell you
Away.
something. I just go sometimes just to get a milkshake
Yeah.
from Culver's.
Oh, it never disappoints, does
Oh
it?
no! And you know what? Everything is our pleasure. When they serve you, it's our pleasure.
I love that. Customer service is everything.
Yes. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. How
And I'll
often
tell you what-
do you get that in today's time?
And we
Right.
needed 2 of those in this town. We didn't
Yeah.
know that we did, but
Yes.
we do need 2 of those in
Tell,
this town.
tell Mayor Gregory get on that.
I know we have.
We have 2 of them. There's
Got
one
to,
at the
right.
interstate and one over here by close to our house.
That's right.
We got sports park
Oh, here's a
entry.
sports park
Oh.
staff.
And
so-
you know what? That's one of the very important things that we were able to get Cal Ripken's group in here was
Yes.
because of our beautiful sports park.
Yes. You know, recently the Right Legacy Group did a client appreciation at the sports park with a bunch of seasoned folks. They wanted to see what was in there.
How
and
cool.
the hiking trails they didn't know about, there's so much there.
How cool is that?
This one right here in the front of us, this is my oldest son, Garrett.
I thought I recognized him.
Hey, Garrett.
Garrett, back here.
He just
He's
graduated-
like, yeah, hi, Mom.
He just graduated from Bellarmine, sports administration degree, and
Proud
is
mom
now
moment.
at UofL doing sports administration. I tell you what, the sports park, they give a lot to this community.
It's
Very
amazing.
cool.
Oh, they're
They're
handing
handing
out
out,
popsicle.
they're
Aren't
handing
they
out
smart?
popsicles.
Yes.
Dude, they're smart.
Very cool.
Very smart.
That's awesome.
Oh,
Good
here's
for them.
somebody that is doing
Oh,
countless
yes.
hours. Barry's mission. Barry is so
Yes.
good. You know,
Barry
he
Howard.
is doing food for all of the police
He's a
departments
good
right
guy.
now.
Is, you know,
Super
and
Barry.
Hey, Barry.
Barry does a great job. If you're not following his Facebook, Barry's Mission, go follow it. He does a
Yes.
good job. He
Yes.
partners with John Ganey a lot with Domino's, and they really feed the community. And they do
do.
more than just that.
Yeah.
You often see him ask for different things of different people in the community. He's really boots on the ground.
Up next is our partner in LaRue County,
Yes.
The A.
Cale
Doing-
Tharp from
doing-
ABE 93.7.
Doing great things.
Good morning, Cale Tharp. If we can get Cale to look over this way.
I'm super proud of his success.
Me too.
He did good things.
He's truly got a parade vehicle with those speakers up on
does.
top.
He knows
There
what
he goes.
he's
We got
doing.
his attention now. Good morning, Cale. You know, I get to see him quite a bit now because Magnolia Bank not only has offices in Elizabethtown, but also in LaRue County. So I get to see Cale
You
quite a
pop in
bit.
and visit?
And I'm going to do the LaRue County Leadership Program.
Good for you, Bryce.
So this will be my third leadership class that I've been in. I love
Are you
doing
failing each one, or like why do you keep going back? You need more leadership,
that.
or are you helping others?
I need more leadership.
More
I don't
training.
think that's true. I think maybe you are enlightening leaders around
I
the
got
Commonwealth.
to be in Radcliffe's leadership class. I got to be in the very first Hardin County Chamber leadership
I love
class.
that.
And now I get to go to LaRue County. So
Here's
very cool.
Boy Scouts.
Pack
Pack 130.
13.
Okay.
Or 130. I see
130.
the zero on there now. How cool is that? Because, you know, our
You don't see
children
that
were
very
in Boy
often.
Scouts and
No.
Girl Scouts, and what a great
I
time
love
they
it.
had.
And the lessons that they learn.
Yes.
My
Eagle
son was Boy
Scouts.
Scout.
Did you know that an Eagle Scout gets a full ride scholarship to college?
Really?
I did not
And
know
they
that.
earn it. They
Oh, they do.
absolutely earn it.
They do, and they're good people too.
They
It works
are.
out that way.
Yeah.
Good morning. We got several young people that are walking through our camera lens right now. Good morning.
So stinking cute.
Yeah,
Trying to
didn't
keep 'em
realize
going.
they're getting
Yes.
a little
And they're
behind there.
leaders. They're volunteers, and they are dedicated.
Yes.
Those Boy Scout leaders, Girl Scout leaders, shout out to them.
And
It's
many
a
of
lot of
them are
work.
past Eagle Scouts themselves. you know.
Yes, absolutely. I respect anyone that volunteers their
Amy,
time.
can you see what's coming up next?
I believe it's Slim Chickens, which is a new restaurant here in
Woo!
Elizabethtown. It's
And
a Houghton's own property.
How long before they open?
I was
Well,
gonna
that's
ask
close. I don't know. We'd have to get with our planning department to see where they
Yeah,
are.
We're getting close, I think.
Yeah, they're right here. They're our 37th entry in the parade.
My
And
problem is that if I eat too much, I'm not slim when I go there.
It's kind of an oxymoron, isn't
Yeah.
it? It doesn't
It
quite
is.
work out that way.
It's a wordplay.
I cannot wait. Have you all had Slim Chicken before?
I have not.
Have
I've
you,
never
Bryce?
even
I
heard
haven't
of
either.
So we just have to go when they open
Yeah.
up
Yes,
and try
I'm
it
sure
out.
maybe we should
Soft
do our
You know,
opening.
just because we're emceeing this and talking so
Right.
good about them, I bet they'll have us as
They-
one of the first
We're gonna
people in
need
there.
They may
A
want us to
soft
do the
opening.
opening
They,
show for
they
them.
may.
We'll be in touch.
Well, you know how to find us.
Right.
Good morning, Slim Chickens. It's kind of like Slim Pickens. It used to be the country music. Or no, that was the cowboy star, Slim Pickens. Slim
Yes.
Chickens.
Classics. We're going way back.
Good morning. Well, hey, I'm old.
I love it. Oh, I'm seasoned as well.
Oh, they're handing out Reese's.
Oh, now we're missing out for sure.
Hey, throw some up here to the announcers.
Hey!
So here we go. We've got
Easy guy.
Miss Kentucky Team USA,
Good morning.
Mashaya Bradshaw. She's in one of the swope
Thank
cars
you,
of
honey.
yesteryear.
Beautiful.
Isn't she beautiful?
Oh,
beautiful.
that dress
Thank
is everything.
you.
Beautiful.
And right behind her in my coolest car, it's either a 56 or 57 T-Bird. That's Miss Kentucky
she's
Teen,
so
Sophia
beautiful.
Todd.
Isn't she beautiful? She's a senior this
is.
year at Elizabethtown High School.
Oh, wow.
Golly, I remember
And-
she was itty bitty.
I have too. And she, you know what is amazing about her? She is so incredibly talented with her art.
I love
Ashley
that.
Lowe is Country Elite Miss United States Ultimate Supreme.
Oh, she's got that princess wave down.
And look
There's
look
John
who-
White.
There's Hardin County Schools. And of course, HCEC-TV
Look
is
at their
sponsored by
Smurfs.
Hardin County Schools because it's Hardin County Education and Community TV.
I saw her yesterday.
And they have Brainy Smurf with them. How fun is that?
Yeah.
Good morning.
And Terry,
Our superintendent is out
big
here,
award
John
winner.
Wright.
Big award winner. She won
Yes.
a big award. Yeah.
That's right.
We are blessed in this community.
How
in so
fun
many
is it that
ways.
they brought Smart
And
Smurfs?
Carlina, come up here. We were talking about Carlina Sharon earlier.
Yes. Hi.
Carlina, we were talking about you earlier and how 40 years ago we were out here getting people to sign up for our parade at Golden Arbor Festival in Vine Grove today.
Absolutely was. Yes, I think we actually started Autumn Days. It was kind of our idea.
That's right.
As soon as I got in line this morning, I was like, where is Bryce Shoemate? I cannot do this without Bryce Shoemate. So,
Bless your heart. Love you, dear.
We have the Shrine Club right here coming through.
They always show
Because
up.
Shrine,
Don't
they do. And they always wear the hats.
Yes, those
I
it's
love
called
it.
a fez.
Yes,
Oh,
I
fez.
want a fez.
And you know, years ago they used to have the small vehicles and they would come and do
Yes.
all
Oh,
the
they
things.
did, yes.
They had a band that was a band that was dressed up in Arabian clothes, and the
Oh, I
the
remember.
director had a big sword and would scare us kids half to death. They would
so
come down
fun.
31W for E-Town's parade, the Heartland Festival parade, and then would come to the Golden Arbor Festival parade.
Make all the rounds.
Yes.
Are those dune buggies? Is that what
Yes,
you call
those
that?
are dune buggies.
Nice.
And they have like several of them. This is only part of some of their.
Y'all can have all these.
Oh,
do
thank
want to
Thank you
take that
so
over to
much.
the Sicilian
Okay,
parade?
so the Shriners, that's great. They have lots of entries here.
They might cash that for you. Can you get to West Banco?
Okay, so it looks like next we have maybe, I hear some bands. Do you?
I hear
Bryce,
some
I think
bands,
I
but
hear some
Corsair
bands.
is still going through. They've still got several vehicles here. And some of their vehicles that they have, Amy, are antique vehicles.
Well, mention put that check in your.
I
bag.
love it that they've got
Okay.
the bands out. I love the bands, and I've often said this. I feel like, you know, they show up to the athletic events. They all across the board. They support the football teams. They support the basketball teams. And honestly, we all know the game's not quite complete without them. They should have the opportunity to do their performance at their home stadium, and all the student athletes come back and support them at that. Wouldn't that be
Absolutely.
great?
That's
Yes.
a great idea.
It would be.
Yeah.
You know, because they're really, really talented group of students in these bands. And we all know if they're not there to play the fight song or the halftime show or get the crowd fired up, it's just not as great.
What you all may not know about Corsair is that first you have to be a member of a Masonic lodge. You have to be a Mason before you can step up to go
You're
to,
really vetted in that
to
organization.
Corsair, yeah. Or to a Shriner, I mean. So Corsair is one of the many shrine clubs that surround Corsair. And there's a shrine club here locally.
There is right around the
Yeah.
Yes.
There's
And
John.
you can
He
see
was on
the
Heartland
Masonic.
committee with me.
You can see the Masonic emblem on his hat.
Yes. He and I were on the Heartland Festival committee for a
Did
few
you
years
see that
together.
there's a big anniversary at the Masonic Lodge here
Today?
in
Yes.
Elizabethtown?
Yeah.
I
It
think
was
I
in the
saw that
paper
on
that day.
Facebook.
Fort Knox Assembly number 13, Rainbow Girls. Good morning, Rainbow Girls.
Hey guys.
Again, an
morning.
Eastern Star Masonic sponsored affiliation for young girls.
That's awesome.
Oh, we got the music coming.
And that's how Kim and I met.
Really?
Yes. The Rainbow Girls were helping the Vine Grove Fire Department collect for Crusade for Children, and that's how we met.
I love that.
This is the Elizabethtown High
E-Town.
School
Now, here
parade.
you go. Here you go. Now, Amy's came up.
Proud graduate of E-Town High School.
And that's awesome.
I love it. They do such a good job.
And it's cool because we've got so many wonderful high schools
We
in
really
Hardin
do.
County. And they're going to perform for us here, so we're going to listen.
They have a team of people who help get them ready, and you can tell they are ready for the season.
Look at that. I love them waving. Good morning. Who is their director, Amy?
Mr. Cantrell leads them every year, and he just does an outstanding job, and he is at everything and gets everything done. I love working with him. And
always love the percussion. They're the coolest.
Were you in the band, Bryce?
No.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, Melanie was. She was
Yes.
in a flute. Is
I
that
was
right?
a flute,
Yeah.
but I couldn't play my flute and march at the same time, so they put me in the pit.
Oh,
And
well,
I did
you know.
timpani.
Here comes the Elizabethtown girls soccer team.
And they're the 12.
There are so they have students. They have 12
Found her
region
sister.
championships. Elizabethtown High School.
And we've
had
got
last
guys.
year.
We've got guys in there with them too.
Hey, girls! We got the E-Town girls soccer team. We have the tennis team.
Oh, wow.
We have volleyball. We have swimming, tennis. E-Town High School had 12 region championships
So that's
last year.
several
Really?
sports that
It
are
is several
represented there.
sports
Amazing.
records. The
And-
boys soccer, but they're playing away today.
There's
and
E-Town
Paul
Independent
Mullins,
Schools. Hey, good
our
morning.
new superintendent and assistant superintendent, go Biggie, Chase Goff. And here's the admin staff being pulled behind. After the first full week of school, you know they're tired.
sitting
They
down.
need to ride.
Yeah, they need to ride.
I earned those chairs.
That's what they need.
Yeah.
And we've got the Panther Prowler bus coming up behind it. How cool is this? I've seen it in the neighborhoods.
It
the Panther
is.
Prowler.
It is, and it goes around the neighborhoods. There's Mr. Rex Hansen driving that. I think it's Rex Hansen.
And they work in the summertime going out into the neighborhoods in the city of Elizabeth.
They did, and I think this idea came during COVID when we couldn't go to school. It was a mobile classroom, and so just kind of carried through the summer. They had a lot of great activities throughout the summer.
It's a fierce bus.
It is. So we've got the E-Town area youth cheerleaders coming up.
And I can hear them already,
I can
Amy.
too. They're great.
Those pink bows.
Melanie, did you do that?
What? Cheer?
Cheer like that?
I had tried out.
Well, that counts. That does count.
I was in Germany at the time. Yeah, I didn't get to cheer locally. Oh, look how precious they are.
They are beautiful. I love those bows. I love a good bow head.
Yes.
Get them to wave. I love it.
Oh, one's yawning. It's nap time.
They have the right idea. Something to lean on as you go through
exactly.
town.
And you know, I'm sitting here thinking, you know, it's kind of close to my nap time too.
I know. Well, don't fall asleep. We're
Yeah,
only
I
halfway
won't-
through, but we have a lot more to go over.
Hey, and
got
thank
halfway
you
there,
all
yeah.
for joining us here live on Hardin County Education and Community TV, where I talk about this all the time. We keep you informed on everything that's going on in Hardin County, in this place that we call, all three of us call home. We've got Jeremy Miller, Ron Hartley, and Gina Ryan is our director, and we've got students here from North Hardin, Ava Williams, Mackenzie Davis, John Hardin freshman, Noah Murga from Central Hardin senior, and Jennifer Charlson is a senior at John Hardin. And they're operating our cameras, working behind the scenes, and keeping us going and making us sound good.
They do a great job.
And I tell you what, the lady behind everything, Gina Ryan,
Gina Ryan,
she keeps it going.
You all don't know
You do not know.
what a gift
everything.
we have.
She knows everything.
She does. All the history of Hardin
She
County
is
schools throughout the
everywhere.
whole county. She can tell you anything.
And you know, Kendra and I last year after this parade did all the rest of the parades for the year, and Gina was at every one of them.
Oh, no doubt.
Good
She's
morning. We've
hard
got football, youth football league.
E-Town Area Youth Football League.
Good morning, guys.
Today's the first day of college football. I think Notre Dame plays who? Bryce, Hawaii, maybe? Do you know that?
Well,
Today's our
today
first-
is Denver's birthday, so we've been in
that's the only thing
birthday
that- that's the
mode.
only
So
thing I'm worried
you
about
know,
then.
yeah,
I'm
we're-
just excited that football season is back.
Is that?
Amy, are you a big football fan of just high school or college?
I am. I like college. I like high school. I like high school. And then, my father-in-law played for U of L. And so my husband grew up basically with Lee Corso as the coach on the field all the time. So we've been lifelong Louisville fans. And then recently, one of my sons goes to the University of Tennessee. So we've been cheering for the Vols as well. We cheer for lots of teams. But I just like football season in general. Nothing like waking up and seeing Kurt Herbstreit in the morning.
We've got another group that's coming up here, and they've got a float that's got soccer and basketball and
Great mascot.
Oh, look at the cute little dog.
Yes.
I don't know who this is. Oh, it's part of it's the
it may be still part of
I
the
think
youth
the
football league.
Right, I think
Okay.
so.
Bluegrass, something.
I don't follow a lot of sports, but I cheer for the teams that my grandchildren are on.
See, that's the most important thing.
Right.
Here's the
That's the
wolf
most
coming up
important.
behind us here. WLF.
Saw her at the Rick Springfield concert last
Oh,
night.
how was that? Was
Wonderful.
it hot?
We got rained
Good
out.
morning, the
Oh,
wolf.
like
We
canceled?
did. Yes, yes. About 5 songs in.
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah,
But isn't that a beautiful venue?
Hey,
The
we're
best
starting
thing
up with the Hardin
Kendra-
County
oh.
Fair pageant, and we've got Miss Hardin
Oh.
County Fair, Sydney Thomas, coming up
So
first.
beautiful.
Yeah, Sydney is.
Inside and out.
And
That's important.
behind her is Miss
That's it.
Teen Presley Abel. Behind her is Miss Preteen. And again, you know, there's so many volunteers at the Hardin County Fair.
Oh,
But
goodness.
Linda Thomas takes care of all of
She
these
does.
beauty pageants
She
and
does a
does
great
such a
job.
great job. Kennedy Smith is the Miss Preteen Hardin County Fair.
sweet.
We have a lot of really pretty young ladies in this community, both that are pageant winners and that are not.
And then we've got Little Master, which is Elon Wolf, and Little Miss.
That crown.
Oh, look, Bryce is excited. We got to get a picture.
Oh.
He's up. Look who's
Aaron
coming.
Thornton, and behind them, Mrs. Hardin County Fair, Megan Cable, Megan Shoemake Cable,
AKA.
and my grandson Denver standing right there.
You
In the,
should tell him happy birthday.
Denver!
Happy birthday, Denver!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
How fun. That's
Aw.
awesome. Look at him. He sees you, Bryce.
He
He's like,
does.
wait, something seems wrong. You should be with me.
That's
What is
so
your grandpa
cute.
name?
Granddaddy.
Granddaddy.
Oh, it's a classic. I love
We
it.
were there last night, and he goes to bed at 8 o'clock, and so he said, "Don't go to bed. Read to me,
Oh,
Granddaddy."
I love that.
And I bet you did, didn't
Oh,
you?
absolutely.
Some more E-Town cheerleaders. The
Heartland Trophy. Look at that, they even throwing candy.
They are throwing candy. I know. This.
But it's okay, you can hand it out as long as you
Well, this cheerleader
Yeah.
throwing candy. She is also a place in state track this year, Maya.
Oh my goodness.
She is a fast runner. Very impressive young lady.
Wow.
Who do we have here?
Your world of lifting.
Is this the Kentucky Strength Farm? Kentucky Strength Farm. Okay, and there's my dear friend Josh Reed. He's works out all the time. He's
a
my
lot of
public
muscle.
works friend. If you watch us on the city's Facebook page, we do the snow patrol when it snows.
Oh, wow.
Oh, now who's this behind us?
South Central Bank with Yogi Bear.
Yogi.
the bear.
Yeah.
Hey, boo-boo.
Hey, boo-boo.
He loved a picnic about
Yes.
I really have to tip my hat to all the balloons this year.
Yes.
Those are really great.
Yeah. I think we have
Have
more
you seen
now than
those?
we've ever seen.
Okay.
Yeah. And they're recognizable. They're fun.
Well, they're recognizable to us.
Right.
That's the problem.
The classics.
I don't
Because
know.
we are the classics.
That's we are. I don't know that my kids would know who Granny Smurf is, but I thought that was great. The Hardin County
love-
Schools did
yeah.
that one. We have little snacks up here. People brought us snacks.
Nice. And a free chicken sandwich from Slim Chickens. I can't wait.
Do you want some candy, Melanie?
No, I'm
Bryce
good.
We've got
Thank
another youth cheerleading squad coming up here.
Oh, those colors. I love it. Canes.
I think this is the Radcliffe Hurricanes cheerleading from the Kentucky Youth Football League. We have over 50 walkers out here.
I like it.
Oh, look at the little ones.
And look at them in formation, y'all.
Oh, here we go.
That's a lot of dedication from parents, too. Memories.
Democrat float coming up next. Says they've got 40 plus folks on the float this year.
They're handing out their candy, too. And doing it with a smile.
Of course, now we're in the front part of the parade, so
Yeah.
That's right. We don't see it.
They made a baby dragon at the other end. Yeah.
the Grove Baptist Church coming up behind the Democrat club here. They're out on Red Mill Road in Elizabethtown.
I love that simple, tasteful cross.
They're still carrying that theme. And,
Victory for Jesus.
Yes. Good job, guys.
good morning.
It's like they have their youth group out today. This is a great turnout.
Yeah.
So my microphone's died because of the batteries going out. So
Or maybe you've talked it down.
I'm talking too much.
Aw.
In the background,
Good
you can-
message. I love
I
it.
think he said we're praising Jesus for a less hot day.
he said so too.
And I can agree with that.
We're glad to do that.
He said hello, Bryce. Aw. We have the crowd giving the parade goers candy. I love that. Who do we have
We've
here?
got, looks like we have Quixie coming up here.
Oh.
And as you may or may not know, the watermelon queen herself, Trisha Caudell, is in a 2001 Corvette.
Actually,
So-
she is out.
water-
Marilyn Ford is in.
Oh, Marilyn.
Trish, she won
Wait a
by
minute,
default.
Is
because-
Marilyn Ford the runner-up?
Yes, Trish is out, but she had a little eye issue. So Marilyn Ford. This story was shared with me at the Rick Springfield concert last night by James from West Banco.
Oh, well,
So
good.
like a beauty
Well,
contest, the first runner-up takes steps up.
I
So that
will
would
tell
be
you,
Marilyn Ford.
Marilyn Ford's a good replacement.
Yes,
I'll tell
she
you
is.
that.
And she's very proud of the fact that
Yeah,
she
and
wins that.
she's a trooper. She is.
How many bank executives do you see that compete in
Yes.
a watermelon eating contest?
Yes.
And eat it all the way
And
down to the
female.
bottom?
Female
Exactly
at
one.
that.
Yeah, she actually could be a princess up there, couldn't she? Oh, look,
Truly.
she put her name over her card and
She's
everything.
smart.
I love it.
Yeah. Hey, Marilyn. Good. Thanks
she-
for showing up.
She even has a crown on. I love it.
Mazer Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling is up there. And their mascot's a duck.
I like that.
I love it. It reminds me of all the Jeeps I see driving around
Yes.
town.
You know, Megan carries ducks in her Jeep so she can duck
Share 'em.
other people.
Yes.
Young people.
It's a thing. They have a whole following.
It
It's
is.
a community.
Denver, well, a lot of times if he's with her, he takes the duck and puts it on their Jeep.
Aw.
He loves it.
Teach them young.
You know, the duck people, the Jeep people, they have quite a following. They all wave to one another. They duck each other.
They do.
Yeah,
There's a
It's a
big Jeep
community.
extravaganza in Gatlinburg this weekend.
Oh, really?
So, yes.
Oh, wow.
I get tickled because Megan even has Christmas ducks.
Head Start.
Okay, I'm back on. I'm
Bryce
live
is
and
back. You
live.
can't keep Bryce
And
down.
he's back.
Because Gina Ryan to the rescue.
That's a Head Start program, and
Yes.
what a wonderful thing that we've got in Central Kentucky to have
Huge
that.
asset to our babies.
And they've got puppets that they're carrying going down the street today.
Everybody loves a puppet.
It's starting to heat up out here a little bit.
Yes,
A little
it
bit.
is.
A little bit.
Look at this neat classic Ford coming down through here. I'm not sure
Oh.
who this is.
This is William Hayes, and it's a 1968 Ford XL convertible.
How cool is that?
I know. I love that.
She's just holding her
I
hand
know,
up.
she's tired of
I'm
waiting.
tired.
She's
Yeah,
just going to
just-
raise her hand. She's saying hi until further notice.
She's showing up.
You know, I've been trying to talk Kim into letting me get like a 60s Mustang convertible. It hadn't worked out so far.
I was going to say, how's that going for you?
Nah.
Well, if you got your $10,000 for
Right.
hole in one
Yeah.
and you gave it to Kim,
It would
maybe
be-
she would
That
let
would
you
be a
rent
down
one.
payment.
Or,
Yeah.
or rent one maybe for the
Yeah,
day or
right.
something.
This is John Hardin High School marching band
Yeah,
coming
the-
up that you all
the
hear in the
Bulldog
background.
Spirit.
And they're playing their fight song. I worked as an SRO at John Hardin.
Oh, did you? That's your first SRO? Or is that, where else have you been SROs?
North Hardin High School and John Hardin.
I tell you what, I feel like we're really blessed that we have all our schools have SROs in them. It's
Very
really
much so. Elizabethtown Police Department,
Yes.
Hardin County Sheriff's Office, and Radcliffe Police Department still has John Hardin High School. So
yes. These guys sound great. to the band moms. They're always supporting their kids or the band dads. I love it.
Boosters, all of them.
They're spraying them down with water out there because it's starting to get hot out here.
Yeah, our cloud coverage is starting to go away.
That's an important job.
Thank goodness we're in the shade.
Yes, we are
But there's
blessed.
lots of folks out here right now.
We just think it's hot out there.
Right, we are blessed where we are, truly. And look at this one, Mama's getting a massage on her shoulders down there. That's how you do it. Oh, so sweet.
Miss Denver in the parade.
Oh, he's the best.
Looks like we've got the People's Choice Trophy coming up next, and I believe it belongs to West Point Bank.
It is West Point Bank. And you'll see, I've been trying to mention this a few times, see EPD riding around on the electric bikes with the big tires. I love that we have that on this police force. They're out a lot on Thursdays with the walking tour and Tavern in the Garden. They're out on our trails, around our parks.
In the hub? Is that kind of their area?
Very much working to keep our city safe every day and night.
Agreed.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. They're the best of the best.
And them on Facebook, if you need a smile,
they do.
They are so, if you could be witty and have my back, that is a win.
Josh Hubbard right
It
there on
is
the
Josh
front.
Hubbard, yes.
You know, my son Daniel's on the sheriff's office, and so he's carried on the family tradition of being law enforcement, even though I didn't really want him to. But he's doing a great job at the sheriff's
Great. There's Josh. He is our new leader at the chamber as well.
He is.
Good morning, Josh.
Does a
Hey,
good job.
Josh.
And that's his wife right here,
Yes.
Kat Hubbard. She's all hands on deck all the time. They're a good team right there.
The
They go to
force behind the
church
man.
with us
They
at
are.
Grace Heartland.
Yes.
Josh has been an elder at Grace Heartland for several times.
Really?
They're very active in their church.
Good guy.
You
Jeff
got the
Knoll, our
girls-
pastor there.
Oh, he's the best, isn't he?
Girl Scouts of Kentucky.
Yay.
Looks like there's
Are they handing
probably
out cookies?
several. Oh, listen. Don't start me on Girl Scout cookies because
know.
when I start, I can't stop.
I know. You give me a box of Samoas.
It's kinda like
fine.
Lay's
What's your
potato
favorite? Your
chips.
Samoas is yours.
Samoas.
What's your favorite?
Tag-alongs.
Oh, I like the tag on too. It's the peanut butter form.
Yeah. I will eat a whole box of Samoas in one sitting. I'm
morning.
not even going to try and lie.
Oh, the Girl Scouts. I used to be a Girl Scout.
Me too. I was a
There's several
brownie and a
too.
bluebird.
I see 13.18.
I
I,
didn't
see
make it very far. You
$4.95.
have to have grit. I didn't have.
Right.
Yeah.
We were military. We moved a lot, so
That's a good way to break
Yeah.
a good icebreaker.
Yeah.
Goodness, they've got a very large.
There's several.
girl.
there's
Oh, they have
several.
over 100 walkers today. How
Wow.
impressive is that?
Wow.
And everybody has their patches sewn on. I love it. There's some brownies in the back.
Yes.
Megan was a Girl Scout. and
Yes.
I can remember Kim sewing those patches on that vest.
Yes. Getting a new patch is a big
Surely
deal.
they iron them on now. Do you think they iron them on?
They might pin them on.
They might pin
Do
'em
they
on.
iron them?
Becca's Place Gymnastics.
Wow.
Oh, maybe they'll put a show on for us. Maybe they'll flip.
Oh, I would love that. Well, that makes me nervous. Oh, yep.
Oh, they're starting.
Oh,
Yes, there we
Way
go.
better than us, Melanie.
Woo, what
You
is
could
that?
say they've actually flipped over Becca's Place.
But I'm bummed. Oh, I love it. Oh, look. What is that? Like a round? I don't know what that is. That's amazing.
It's gymnastics.
I know. It's
That's what that's
Yeah.
called.
A walkover, maybe.
Yeah.
They've got one of our
Backflip.
You know,
firefighters
I would
riding
get out
in
there and
front.
show you all how I can do that, but
Oh,
I don't want to steal the show from you.
right.
You know.
You're such a giver.
Good morning.
How smart,
Good job!
smart of them to wear gloves on this hot asphalt
Yes,
today.
Yes,
absolutely.
very smart.
Do you know the other day when we had the hottest temperatures, the asphalt was over 160
that.
degrees.
I saw that.
So that's why it's so important, our four-legged friends, our babies that we take on walks, they just cannot stand to be on concrete and asphalt when it's
And
that
anybody
hot.
who works outside.
And
bless
speaking of
them.
one of our four-legged friends, look there sticking out the window.
Love
That's
and life.
great.
Look
It's
at
another cheering group.
these. This is still Becca's, I think. They're still.
It is still
yeah,
Becca's, isn't
still
it?
Becca's.
I thought it was a cheerleader. I'm sorry.
They're flipping on the truck.
Yeah, they are.
My luck, I would
That's guilt.
flip right off of the truck.
I would
Same.
fall off the truck.
Exact same.
And not gracefully either.
Right.
This
If
is-
you did that, I would pick you up and I would take a picture first.
Right. I take a
New
picture.
beginning.
Then
Yeah,
tell them that.
look at Bryce.
Yeah.
New Beginnings Christian Academy here.
55 walkers. They've got a big group and bubbles.
Wow. Good morning. Hope Academy
Look at
has
the little littles
a big
waving.
bus that they've brought with them today. And like you said, they've got bubbles going. Every time I see bubbles, I think of the Lawrence Welk Show.
That is smart.
Investing
Simple,
in a
but love
future
it.
of hope. That's the theme for Hope Christian Academy.
My grandbabies love those bubbles.
Oh, Central's man. This is it. This
Man,
rounds up our
Central
4.
Hardin.
Doesn't it? This is our last high school in the county.
And I mean, they have got a large
They
band.
do. I don't even know how many they have, but they do have a large group here.
There's a lot of kids out there.
And you know, even though you're standing open, when you get in a large group like that, the wind does not blow
No,
through very well.
it's not.
You
And
get
those,
hot.
Those flag girls,
Let's listen to them. They're going to perform for us.
and maybe boys. I don't know. They might have some boys too. That's right. But that takes a lot of upper body strength and coordination.
And you have to pay attention.
Right.
That would not be good for me. I'm a talker, but I pay attention.
Squirrel. Yeah.
You know, when you're in the band, you have a magnificent tan.
Yeah,
I'm
I do.
sure how working.
Or burn. I would burn. But yeah.
Central Hardin High School Marching Band.
Looking sharp.
Big group here. Really
The
big group
Bruins,
here.
isn't that right?
Bruins, yep.
My daughter just started teaching there.
Oh,
Your daughter did.
congratulations.
Yeah.
Awesome.
What is she teaching?
Megan Williams, special ed.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yep, she graduated from Central, so it was always her goal to get back there, so she's very happy.
That's how you know you're doing a good job. Right. Your students return to you.
Yep.
I was worried there for a minute.
I'll
These
put this
police
label on.
officers turned around waving. I thought, are we going to run over? And say,
He's good. He sounds
Not
good.
again.
look at this.
Is that?
Now that is what I would call
That is amazing.
an
That
ATV.
is.
What is
This is
what?
Supercuts.
What?
The Supercuts. I don't know if it's a golf cart. What do we call it?
What is that?
I don't know.
I don't know, but whatever it is, it's cool.
Wow.
And we would like to ride in it.
I want to ride in
It
that.
says it's ready to go.
It's like an all-terrain vehicle. Look at those tires.
It's hard to see what the flag says.
Oh, look, it has cup holders on the inside. Supercuts. It says Supercuts.
Is it
Okay.
Supercut?
It has lights on it.
Oh yeah, that's what her shirt said. Oh wow.
Very neat.
That's like next level.
It is next level. That absolutely is next level.
Very cool.
I want to ride.
Okay, we're getting close to the end. I can see the lights, but
Thank you.
not before we have.
Oh, he's gonna do something. What is?
Oh,
This
we've
is
got
12
more
gym.
just
Yeah, 12
gymnastics.
gym.
Oh,
Oh, my
oh.
goodness. They're on the bars.
Is
Oh,
that
my.
parkour stuff?
I don't know. 12 gym.
Wow. Okay. I do. I think he's parkouring. Woo! And getting the
Wow.
yeah, that's a parkour move.
That was kind of like,
Wow.
what's the show that you watch that you get to each different level and you bounce
Yes.
off things?
Oh gosh. It'll come to me.
Okay. That's what it made me
Fun
think
to
of.
watch.
It is.
And you think I could do that?
And then you'll end up in the water every time.
Every time.
Every time.
I'm just hoping that they don't fall.
And look, they're getting the youth involved, and I love that.
Yeah.
Ninja
Yes, Ninja Warrior.
Ninja Warrior.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you.
Matalsa's right behind them.
That's
And
right. Here's Matalsa rounding out the parade.
Matalsa, one of our wonderful industries that's here in the city of Elizabethtown.
Truly. Very
And
involved in our
man,
community.
are they a big place and employ
Yes.
many, many folks across the county.
Yes.
They are. Did you know that our industrial park is represented by 14 different countries? Isn't that
Wow.
impressive?
That is very
That is
impressive.
And it's growing.
And, you know, Rick Games and Andy and that group of
Yes.
board members do a fantastic job managing all that.
They do. They do a great job with recruiting and then also sustaining industry in this community. So they do a great job. Andy was in the parade earlier.
Yes.
Driving something.
And bringing up the rear
He was
is our,
driving the units. The
our
unit.
Elizabethtown Police Department, bringing up the rear, and our Public Works
And our Public
folks
Works
as we
Department.
end
Love
up the
these guys.
parade.
These guys are hard workers.
Man, what a great parade today.
It's been
It
wonderful.
was.
And-
Let's see. And just at an hour too.
I know, Amy, we sure enjoyed you being with us
Yeah,
today.
thank you
How
guys.
cool.
I kind of crashed your party.
No, the more the merrier.
It's very
This is
cool.
great.
You know what? We're going to do this. You got a standing invitation to
Oh,
come back and join
absolutely.
us next
Thank
year.
you. I
Yes.
appreciate it.
You know, it's been fun to be able to go back and forth and talk about things and talk about people in our community and talk about folks with the city and county. It's been
Yeah.
wonderful.
You know, you've got to just take a moment and pause and thank all of these public works and the police and our fire and all the guys and our event staff who worked so hard, who got up so early to close down the roads, to prepare for this. I mean, there's so much behind the scenes, as you all know.
Right.
But to get this done, and there's not one job that's more important than the other,
Agreed.
and everyone's
Everyone's a cog in the wheel.
Everybody is equally important.
And even
Yes.
our fire department is down the road here with a flag up over the road.
They
and, you know,
are,
and I
and
just,
it's just
how
it's
cool
just
is that?
so
I love
Americana,
it.
isn't
And
it?
I can
Yes.
feel it.
Hey,
You know.
hey, folks, we want to thank you all for joining
Yes,
us on
yes.
Hardin County Education and Community TV for today's 40th annual Heartland Festival Parade. I'm here with Amy Emmon and Melanie Parker. Thank you all
Thank
for
you.
being here
Thank
with
you.
us. I'm Bryce Shoemate, and we thank you for joining us today. We hope that you continue to enjoy watching all the events that we have on Hardin County Education and Community TV as we keep you up to date on what's going on not only all around Hardin County, but more importantly, what's going on in your students' life in the Hardin County school system.
Absolutely. And
Yeah.
I just want to add that the military afforded me the opportunity. I've lived all over the world. And I chose Hardin County, Kentucky as my home 25 years ago, and I've never regretted it.
Oh, that's
never.
that's the ultimate compliment right
Yes,
there.
yes.
It really is. Because some of us are born here, raised here, but then when you choose to
I
live
chose
here
it.
or choose to come back here, that really speaks volumes to the type of community
Absolutely,
that we have.
my home.
absolutely. I was born. I'm so Vine Grove. The old Vine Grove doctor even delivered me. That's how, at Hardin Memorial Hospital. So you go back to the '60s.
Yeah.
But folks, we just hope that you'll stay with Hardin County Education Community TV. We'll bring you all of the local parades and festivals that are going to be going on. This is just kind of a kickoff. Actually, Cecilia Days is kind of the kickoff. But we hope you'll stay with us, and we'll bring the different parades and festivals to you all as we go throughout this parade season.
Yes.
Hey, thank you all for
And thank
being
you to
together.
all of our
Thank
schools.
you.
Those
Oh.
students who decided to get up this morning and come out
Oh,
here.
my goodness,
and,
yes.
And the band directors who work so hard and the school
It is
officials.
hard,
they
hard
really
work.
made the parade really special. We appreciate our youth coming out and making this town amazing.
And we've got young people that are handing us candy as they leave.
We must
and
look
how
hungry.
cool is that?
We
I
must
know
look
we got a
hungry.
good spread, don't
I'm
we?
trying to peel one open here, and I can't get it so hot. It's sticking together. I can't
And
peel it open.
I hope all of
used
you-
cows for sale.
All right.
Love that.
And I hope everyone enjoys all of our community, what we have to offer today. Instead of going straight home, go to the pool, go to the lake, go to the sports park. There's so many things
And
to
we
do.
Out
Actually-
downtown in the
Yes.
hub.
Actually, we've got some things going on in the hub here. There's booths set up, food booths, and refreshments. And you can go into any of the businesses in the
Yes.
hub, and you can carry around your drink that you like now. One of our
You
new
can.
things that just came
And you can
about.
walk
Amy.
around to the different
Yes.
shops and have your beverage
I
of
think
choice.
I'm the only person in Hardin County that hasn't eaten at JR Neighbors yet, so I actually have plans tomorrow for that.
Thank you. We can't
Oh, you're
take
doing it
credit for
tomorrow?
it. We just get to
Tomorrow.
announce
Oh,
it.
good.
So.
Yes.
It was really nice.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you for
Awesome.
that.
Thank
That's
you all.
very
We'll see you
cool
next
that we
year,
get
right
to
here.
hear the compliments about how wonderful the
And what a
parade
great
is.
turnout.
Yes.
Yes.
Hey guys,